What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Playmaker Pod. I'm your host, Isaac. This is co-host, Joseph. We're going to get started by talking about last night's game. Last night being Wednesday night's game between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. So, I've been saying this since the playoffs, since the play-in tournament, really. I said Miami was going to be a sleeper team. Do not sleep on them. They got Jimmy Butler. They got Eric Spoelstra. And before this year, 2 out of the previous 3 years, they had made the Eastern Conference Finals. Now it's 3 out of the past 4 years now that they've made the Eastern Conference Finals. Ever since Jimmy Butler has gotten there, although they were an 8th seed, They have one of the best players, one of the best playoff performers in the league today with Jimmy Butler. They were to make it past the 1-seeded Bucks. Then they went on against the Knicks. They took them down after being one of the hotter teams throughout the year. Now they're going into TD Garden down in Boston. And last night, they went up there and took a 1-0 lead in the series against the Celtics. Now, in my opinion, this was a huge win for Miami. Absolutely huge. Because, I said it earlier, they're undefeated at home. So I'm not as worried about Miami at home as I was on the road. Now, on the road, for sure you needed to take one of these games in Boston. Not only that, but you took the first game in the series. So now the pressure's fully on Boston to win game 2. Because if they go down 0-2, and now they got to go back to South Beach, where Miami has been undefeated all playoffs, bro, Celtics are going to be in a lot of trouble. And right now, you immediately with this win, put all the pressure on Boston. They probably went into the series doubting a bit. I said it a few episodes ago that Boston had a tendency to play down to their competition. They did it against Atlanta. They let that series go to 6. They did it against Philadelphia. They let that one go to 7. And now they're already dropping games in the Garden against Miami. So, I tell you can't. These are games that Boston needs to win, bro. And I'm going to keep riding Miami all the way. They've been proving me right all playoffs since I stated them as my sleeper. Not going to lie, I did kind of get a bit worried there at the beginning. I did kind of get worried after I saw them drop that game in Atlanta in the play-in. But ever since then, they've proven me right. They've been proving me right, so I'm going to continue to ride with them. What are your thoughts on this game, Joseph?
Yeah, I don't even think this is them playing down to the competition. It's just that Joe Mazzulla doesn't know how to fucking coach a basketball team. Is more what it is. I don't know what the fuck Joe Mazzulla is doing. Because, in the fourth quarter, Jason Tatum really didn't... Even in the third, Jason Tatum really wasn't even running the offense or even getting the ball in his hands anymore. And that was one of the major things. And that's on Joe Mazzulla, because Joe Mazzulla is basically just using Jason Tatum as a guy that sets screens and just a fucking... Yeah, not even get the ball. Just stand there in the corner and wait for somebody to pass it to you or fucking set screens. So you ain't going to win like that. He's your best player on the team. It was more... And then Jaylen Brown didn't have his best game shooting-wise. It wasn't the worst. Oh, I guess it was pretty bad. 1 for 6 from 3. So that was pretty bad. And then Marcus Smart had a pretty solid game. 13 points, 11 assists. But yeah, Tatum cooled down a little bit in the second half. He had a hot first half. He had 18 points in the first half. And he only had 12 in the second half. So cooled down a little bit. But yeah, that was one of the big problems there. And also Boston was just making a bunch of careless turnovers at the end of the game. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. Yeah, Jimmy Butler had 6 steals. And it was the reason why was because Brogdon's turn and Brogdon and fucking Marcus Smart didn't know what the fuck they were doing, handling the ball. So yeah, and he also he were down. I believe at halftime they were down by 9. Yeah, but in the second half, I'm pretty sure they lowered their turnovers. They had 11 or 12 in the first half, and then they had 3 in the second half. And Kyle Lowry had a big game as well, for his standards. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 50% shooting. So that wasn't the worst. Bam had 20 points. That's probably what you needed, Bam, every game in this playoffs. But yeah, these are the games where the Celtics really miss Udoka. because Mazzulla is not that good of a coach, to be honest.
For real.
Like, I don't know about Mazzulla.
It was a huge coaching mismatch last night between Eric Spoelstra and Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
Like a huge gap. Like that's
top, bro. But the reason they're losing is because of you. The reason they lost was because of him. Terrible coach. I don't know about Mazzulla. I don't really have that much faith in Mazzulla after I saw in the series because I really think Doc Rivers outcoached him a little bit. But Embiid and Harden just didn't show up in Game 7. So I think Doc Rivers outcoached him last series. And I don't really think he's that great of a coach for the team he has. Because to be honest with you, if you look at the whole roster, they probably have the best roster in basketball. And they don't play like it. And that's one of the big things is because of coaching. So, yeah.
That's what I was saying, bro. I was saying that on paper, Boston should absolutely dominate this series. But I'll tell you, this is probably the biggest coaching gap. One of the biggest coaching gaps in the playoffs. You have a guy in Eric Spoelstra who's won 2 back-to-back championships in his run. And he's made the conference finals time and time again. He's been to the finals, 5 times, I think, in his coaching run? So, and then Joe Mazzulla is barely getting started, and he's been getting out coached this playoffs, I'm not going to lie, with the exception of that Atlanta series. Actually, because they really should have swept Atlanta, if I'm being for real. That series never should have gone to 6. So, that's going to be one of the huge reasons.
Yeah, if they lose the series, that's going to be one of the big reasons. But, yeah, I hope he makes some adjustments for next game, because if they don't, it's going to be ugly.
I'd say if they go down 0-2 in Boston, that's bro, that's not going to be good for them. They're in danger of getting swept.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be surprised if they go down 2-0. I'll be surprised. I don't think they'll go. I don't think they'll be. That one will be surprising.
No, that would legitimately be surprising, because that's the last thing they can afford right now. The absolute last thing. Okay, let's say they drop Game 2 in Boston. How confident are you still that Boston's gonna win the series?
Not confident at all. I hope it'll be like 5%. If they
5%. Yeah. So all the pressure's already on them right here.
Yeah. Usually though, when they get beaten, when they have a bad game, they'll usually bounce back really bad. The next game, Boston usually bounces back and they usually smack. Let's see their play.
Yeah, it happened. It happened against Philadelphia.
It happened like 3 times in the Philadelphia. It happened like twice in the Philadelphia series. After in Game 1. Game 1, after a bad Game 1, they smacked us in Game 2 and Game 3, and then after a bad Game 5, they smacked us in Game 6 and Game 7, so.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't. Yeah, Boston, they absolutely need to win this one. So right now you still got Boston winning the series?
Yeah, I'm still going to pick Boston.
How many games?
Let's say 6.
6? Alright. Going to be an interesting matchup for sure. Want to move on to the next series?
Yeah, I'll move on to the next series. Next series is obviously the Lakers at Denver. This game was pretty ugly for a while. I don't even know. It wasn't even because the Lakers were playing bad in this game, to be honest with you. This is because the Nuggets were just fucking hitting miracle shots, to be honest with you. Some of those shots they shouldn't even been making. They were just hitting fucking miracle shots. Like, there's a shot where in the corner, Michael Porter Jr., Austin Reeves is literally smothering him. Like, there's no other. Like, he's playing the greatest defense you could ever play. And Michael Porter dribbling in the corner. So there's no way to stop him from making it. And then Nikola Jokic, 34 points, 21 rebounds, 14 assists. Yeah, he also hit a crazy shot over AD, too. Like a buzzer beater shot over AD.
Yeah.
So, 70% from the field for him. I'm pretty sure everybody on this team shot, other than fucking Jeff Green, everybody on this team shot 44% or higher from the field. So, I'm pretty sure everybody other than Aaron Gordon shot 50% or higher. So, they just weren't missing anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They almost sold this game because the Lakers started coming back. AD at 40 and 10. LeBron 26, 12, and 9. Austin Reeves at 23. D'Angelo Russell this game played like shit. They were attacking him all day. They were attacking him all night on defense. And he also shot 4 for 11 from 3. I'm not 4 for 11. 4 for 11 from the field. So yeah, pretty bad game for D'Angelo Russell. Oh, we're already used to this though, so it's not that much of a surprise. But yeah, Denver they just well, they couldn't miss a single shot. In the fourth though, Darvin had made an adjustment of putting Hachimura on Nikola Jokic, and that slowed him down a little bit. So he's probably gonna look to do that a little bit more in game 2. But some people are making it seem like because the Lakers really almost came back in this game, and people are making it when they put Hachimura on Nikola Jokic. So they're making it seem like just putting Hachimura on Nikola Jokic ends the series, and the Lakers are gonna win. That's the way some people are treating this. So it's kind of crazy to me.
I doubt that, bro.
Yeah. That just sounds.
The Joker's too good, bro. The Joker is too good to let that happen, man.
Yeah. Quick update for the game that they're actually playing right now. They're actually down by 10. The Nuggets. So.
They're down by 10 right now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Still pretty early in the game. Or they're down by 8 though, but it's still pretty early in the game. But the Lakers weren't really missing either. I'm pretty sure they shot 50% from the field as a team. So that's pretty good. So. Yeah, so it wasn't the most terrible. It's just that the Nuggets were just not missing a single shot, so you're not gonna.
Yeah, it was early in the game too. Yeah, because how much did they get up by? They got up by like 26 at one point, right?
Yeah, I think it was 26. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I checked back in the game, and then it's a 3-point game at the end. I'm like, what the hell happened here? But then, Joker pretty much hit the game icing free throws to make it double digits at the end, and that pretty much sealed the game away.
Yeah, it was pretty much done after that. Yeah, they almost sold this game though. That would have been tough for the Nuggets if they sold.
Yeah, that really would have.
Yeah.
I think Denver's got to take both of these for sure. You got to take both of these for sure, because just like Miami, I'm pretty sure LA is also undefeated at home.
Yeah, they haven't lost at home either.
Yeah, so you got to make sure that you take both of these games in Denver while you got the shot. With the high altitude and everything, you got to take advantage of this.
Yeah, they really need to take game 2.
If they don't, I don't think it would be the worst thing for them. I said if they don't take game 2, I don't think it would be the worst thing for them. Like if they were to drop game 2 to LA, but you really got to make sure that you like have one of your best performances once you get down there for game 3 and game 4.
Yeah, it's not they don't need it the most right now because they took game 1, so it's not that much. It's not that. It's not like if they don't win it, it's over. It's not like that for them. So yeah, they could take this. They could take a loss today, but hope to still probably win this game. But yeah, I'm still gonna lean towards Denver in this series. Yeah, the Lakers are probably gonna make some adjustments to make this an interesting series, but I still think Denver finds a way to win.
I think Denver.
What is it called? Aaron Gordon. Yeah, he's gonna they're gonna have to figure out something about Aaron Gordon because he was getting attacked by AD. They were switching off of Jokic. AD was just killing Aaron Gordon and Jokic. I guess there's really no switch for that because you're just fucked. Because that's only
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to deal with it. Because it's not like you're just gonna have to deal with it because you ain't like the Nuggets are basically just sitting the whole entire fucking team now except for the guys that actually play. Like they're all coaches' decisions to not participate anymore. Like Jordan, Thomas Bryant, Zeke Naji, none of those guys are even fucking active to play anymore. So yeah, I guess you're just basically playing with the guys you got right now. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough. Caldwell Pope had a pretty good game. Caldwell Pope's been pretty good this playoff run. I remember that bubble run. He was pretty wishy-washy with the Lakers.
I was about to say that time it was for the Lakers. Now he's doing it for the Nuggets.
Yeah. He's not really wishy-washy though. He's pretty good. He's been pretty efficient, mostly, through all out. I don't even know if he was that wishy-washy with the Lakers or if it was the Lakers fans overreacting. I think it might have just been Lakers fans overreacting.
Lakers fans tend to overreact a lot.
Yeah.
Right now, Joker and Jamal Murray are already over double digits in their points. And as for LA, everybody's still in the single. But LeBron's got 8, 5, and 5 as of right now. It's still the second quarter. Up by 9. So we'll be keeping that update throughout the game.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's gonna be an interesting series as well. both of these series are probably gonna be pretty good.
I really hope so. Yeah, I'll tell you, Miami. I think a bunch of people were counting out Miami again from the start, and I tell you, they just continue to prove people wrong. So I tell you, that one's gonna be really interesting, especially Celtics fans, bro. Celtics fans were over here saying like, "Oh, Celtics in 5, Celtics in 4. Oh yeah, where the Heat fans at?" And then now, now they're still like, "Okay, Celtics in 6." And yeah, I don't know, bro. I tell you, Miami's gonna end up getting the job done, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, just though I don't want to overreact. I hate the Celtics, but I don't want to overreact because they lost game 1 in Philly, and they were on the brinks in Philly, and they came back and won that series. Obviously, it's Jimmy Butler, so it's the difference because he doesn't choke in the playoffs.
You don't expect him to have a James Harden and Joel Embiid game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just discount Boston yet.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, no, it's crazy that Philadelphia chose Ben Simmons over Jimmy Butler. They traded for Jimmy Butler too. They chose Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Well, actually, they're both terrible, bro. They're both terrible. That you would rather choose Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler and Ben Simmons. I guess Tobias Harris makes a bit more sense.
Yeah.
Considering where Ben Simmons is at right now.
It's a little bit more complicated than that though, because that's when they wanted Horford too. That's when Horford was really stopping Embiid in the playoffs. They got Horford too.
So yeah, they got it from Boston.
Yeah, they were just like they basically changed up the team after that. So it wasn't really just like Butler. We're picking Tobias Harris over Butler. It was really they were trying to change it up a little bit, but yeah, obviously still pretty bad. Still pretty bad. I'm not defending them, but
yeah, that was the closest they've gotten all this time because instead of getting blown out in Game 7, they just came one Kawhi shot away from making the conference finals in Game 7.
Yeah, that was just unlucky to be honest with you. That time when they lost to the Raptors, that was just unlucky.
Yeah, bro, that fucking Kawhi shot is damn legendary in Toronto.
Yeah, that was the luck Kawhi shot. That was lucky. Like, it wasn't even skill. It was just pure luck that it tipped in. I bounced it.
It bounced 4 times, bro. God damn.
So, yeah.
The basketball gods are against the Sixers making it to the conference finals. Like, literally, they might just be cursed at this point.
Yeah, they might be. We can talk about some other stuff that's happened in the NBA recently. Doc Rivers is fired. That was pretty obvious it was going to happen. That's not really the big news. But apparently the Sixers are interested. Let me find it. I'm pretty sure they're interested in. I can just bring it on the top of my head. Nick Nurse, Budenholzer, Mike D'Antoni, Sam Cassell.
I knew D'Antoni was coming, bro. I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
If they re-sign Harden, bro, they're able to re-sign Harden, then we might be seeing Mike D'Antoni become the coach of that team.
Yeah, I don't really want Mike D'Antoni to coach the 76ers, but I guess it might happen. If I had to pick any of those coaches to be the next coach, it'd probably be Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse is gonna end up in Philly. What you think?
I don't know. I think it might be Mike D'Antoni, to be honest with you. But I think
it's gonna be Mike D'Antoni, bro. Especially if they could bring back Harden. You got the gang back together with Morey, Harden, D'Antoni. You got PJ Tucker too. Daniel House, who doesn't even play anymore. Oh, who was the other Rockets guy that they brought in? Eric Gordon's on the Clippers. Yeah, but you got the gang back together down there in Philly.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
I would doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Darrell Morey did that. Did you hear what he said at the press conference? He's like, yeah, none of the players are going to have any input on the decision that we make.
Oh, yeah, I saw that,
yeah.
To be honest with you, it could be Sam Cassell because the 76ers don't have that much money to pay for a new coach. So,
what do you mean they don't have that much money?
Sam Cassell might be just promoted. That wouldn't be the worst thing. But if I had to pick one, I would want Nick Nurse. But that's who I think they should hire. But yeah, Harden still might not come back because Harden's gonna opt out of his contract. So
I saw it. He wants basketball freedom.
Yeah, basketball
Is
freedom.
the quote that I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd say the only place that I could see him ending up in right now is Houston and Philadelphia still, especially now that Doc's gone.
Also, he has Phoenix on his radar too. Harden. He has Phoenix on his radar.
Oh, damn. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I really, really, really hope that doesn't happen. But he would have to take a pay cut for that, though, wouldn't he?
I'm pretty
Unless
sure
they're
they
able to ship off
CP3.
CP3. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's what I was about to say. They would have to ship off CP3.
That's probably what would happen if he goes to Phoenix. It'd probably be a sign and trade for CP3. So.
If CP3 gets over to Philadelphia?
Yeah, Philadelphia. If that happens for Philadelphia, just call it a season already. Because they ain't making it past the first round. They ain't even making it past the
Damn.
So.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's crazy. If he wants to win a championship, his best shot probably would be in Phoenix. For Phoenix, though, they're going to be like strictly running off of Booker, Durant, and Harden, though. And then pretty much the same depth that they had this season. But, I mean, having Harden over CP3 is a huge upgrade, though.
Yeah, if he goes to Phoenix, he's really just going to be a point guard. Like, he's just going to be a playmaker. He's not going to be a scorer at all anymore. He'll probably have, like,
Booker's going to do all the shooting. And KD whenever he does play.
He'll probably average, like, 15 next year. He'll probably have, like, 12 assists. That's probably what if he goes to Phoenix. If he goes to Houston, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that anymore. But I personally would not want him to come back. That's just me.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's the timelines don't match up, bro. Like, unless they're planning on trading the number 4 pick for, like, another superstar player, I don't know who else is out there, but if you're planning on packaging number 4 and maybe Jalen Green and bringing in another star, then that's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
That would make sense. Because other than that, bro, he's going to be playing with a lot of young guys.
If the Rockets fucking decide to sign a Harden and trade for another star, I'm just done. We're going to be fucking mediocre. That's what we're going to be. And I also don't think Jalen Green's going to get traded. I think
that would be smart.
If the Rockets would make a move, it would probably just be for pick 4. They'd probably see what they can get for pick 4, and that's it. Because I don't think Jalen Green's untouchable. Alperen Şengün and Jabari Smith, those are guys. Not even Alperen Şengün. To be honest with you, the only guys that are really untouchable for us probably is like Jalen Green and Jabari. That's it. Everybody else, they can get traded. So
Jalen Green should be untouchable, but he's also the one with the highest trade value, and they're probably the guy that teams are gonna ask for if they want to make a trade for like.
I don't think we're trading for like some superstar though. I think if we trade, we're trading for like some guy like on the like on Siakam's level, like on that type of level. Like at an all-star level, so it wouldn't have to take it wouldn't take Jalen Green. It would take just our picks. We also have Brooklyn's picks. Those Brooklyn picks are valuable. I personally go with Brooklyn picks though, because like in 2026, I'm fine with trading next year's pick from Brooklyn. Next year's pick from Brooklyn, I'm fine with trading because next year's draft class is pretty bad. So it's not that big of a deal. 2026, I don't want to trade. 2026 is like this 6'10" small forward from like fucking Europe. So I would prefer to save our pick, but yeah,
we're gonna get lucky like how Boston did in that KG and Paul Pierce trade.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think we're gonna keep any of our Brooklyn picks though. I think eventually the Rockets are gonna be too desperate. Now we're gonna wind up trading them.
They're gonna get impatient or what?
They're already impatient right now. That's the only reason we want to sign Harden is because this owner is impatient.
Yeah, but honestly, they should just let Jalen Green, Şengün, and fucking Jabari Smith develop on their own. I don't think they need Harden there.
Oh no, we do need we do need Harden. I just don't want him. It's just a simple fact like that. We need a point guard. We got no fucking point guard. Harden's coming just to pass the ball. To be honest with you, the same shit he's doing over there, he's not coming back. If he comes to Houston, he ain't coming back to be the fucking leading scorer. I'm just like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. They're just gonna pass the ball to Jalen Green.
Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. is not our fucking point guard. He's like a shooting guard, small forward, hybrid. That's what he is. So
they could throw him in at small forward then.
yeah.
They want to keep him
Probably
starting.
off the bench. He's probably coming off the bench, to be honest with you.
Who's this starting small forward right now? Deshaun Tate?
It's KJ Martin.
Oh, yeah. And then Jabari Smith and Alperen Sengun at the 4 and 5, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. We know. Yeah, but
Also, Dylan Brooks when he makes his way over there.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But yeah, personally, if I had to pick where I want him to go, is I want him to go to Phoenix, because I don't like Philadelphia's fans. So I just want.
Because you don't like Philadelphia's fans.
He's probably staying in Philadelphia.
I really want him to. Yeah, honestly, as long as it's not Phoenix, I'll be good. I just want to see Phoenix's downfall.
Yeah. But I had to pick out all three teams. I personally want him to go to Phoenix. That's where I want him to go.
That's the main three right now. That's like the only three right now, pretty much.
Yeah, there could be a surprise team, but you never know.
So watch out for the Lakers. Oh man,
it's gonna be terrible.
I'll tell you that. How much would that piss you off if he went to the team that you hate the most?
I don't know. I don't know how it would feel. That would be a weird day. All right, let's talk about just another minor move. This is not even a move, just a rumor. It says that Jonathan Kuminga could request a trade if the Warriors don't give him a bigger role. There was a report earlier that said that Kuminga is gonna meet with the Warriors about his future with the team, so maybe he could get traded. They could trade him. I don't think it's gonna happen either. Personally, I would keep Kuminga, but yeah, I guess it really hasn't even worked out for them though. To be honest with you, so you could trade him anyways. I don't even think you're gonna get that much for him. It says he has a bunch of interest. He has a strong interest around the league, but I don't even know
it
what
would
that
be like a
means.
James Wiseman package.
Yeah, maybe like that. Maybe a little bit less. But
like 4 second-round picks?
Yeah.
Because Wiseman was 5 second-round picks, wasn't it?
5 second-round picks is basically just the first, to be honest with you, because it's like it's the equivalent to like a late first-round pick. Not too early first, but to like a late first-round pick. It's the equivalent to that.
It's just a bunch of gambles, pretty much. Just a bunch of picks that you could gamble on and hope you land like another Draymond Green in there somewhere.
Yeah.
A crazy downfall from a former number 2 pick.
Well, actually, they didn't get the second-round picks. They got the fucking I think all they got was they got Gary Payton.
All they got was Gary Payton? Oh.
Yeah, it was like a 4-team trade thing. So the 5 second-round picks, I'm pretty sure they went to Portland. I think they went to Portland.
They went to Portland? Oh, okay.
And Wiseman went to Detroit, and then Sadiq Bey went to Atlanta. And then Gary Payton.
Okay. Gary Payton to Golden State?
Yeah, the Golden State, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty big downfall from a number 2 pick, yeah. It should have, looking back at that draft, I mean, LaMelo was still on the board, and Scotty Barnes was in that class too. Scotty Barnes is next year.
Yeah, no, he was next year.
So it was just LaMelo. But still, I'd rather have LaMelo any day over fucking James Wiseman. Even though I'm not sure the fit on the team would have been, I'm pretty sure Steve Kerr would have been able to figure it out.
Yeah, he probably would have been able to. I forgot also. I'm pretty sure we talked about this a little bit, but that Bob Myers is probably leaving Golden State. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you're letting him go, but I guess so. I don't understand the logic to it because they just won a championship last year, so it's just like I don't understand, but I guess it says because they kind of agreed to an extension, so. Yeah, I guess. There's also another report.
If I was the Warriors ownership, bro, I'll just give him whatever he wanted.
Yeah, I would too. But they're trying to move on, I guess. There's also a report here that the Blazers are trying to use the 3rd pick and trade it to get Damian Lillard help. To be honest with you, that's just a stupid idea. Because you're not winning no chip. I'm gonna just be honest with Portland, bro, because Portland ain't winning no chip anytime. No matter who they get, unless they get fucking Joel Embiid. And even if they get Joel Embiid, I still don't think the Trailblazers would win the championship. Because the rest of their team would just be fucking ass. So, it wouldn't make a difference. So, I'm starting to break into the Portland. They ain't fucking winning a chip with Damian Lillard. So, I think it's time just to trade Dame. And then draft whoever you want at 3. Because to me, I don't think you're winning a chip with Dame.
That's what I heard some Portland fans saying, yeah. And, yeah, I heard some Portland fans saying that, too. Like, yeah, just draft whoever you wanted at 3 and then get some trade assets for Dame. I saw Dame replied to that, too. He said something. I forgot what he said. He said, let him trade me then or something like that. I forgot what he said.
Dame.
He replied to it, though.
Yeah, I saw Dame on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, I would rather be good in the future instead of being mediocre for like 3 or 4 years. It's the same thing. Like they're gonna who are they gonna get with the 3rd pick? Because I don't think the only guy there's no star that's gonna help you that much.
Yeah,
like what?
That's facts.
Pascal Siakam? Yeah. Well, you get Pascal Siakam and pick 13 or what? That ain't doing anything for you. Pascal Siakam ain't winning anything.
They could make a playoff run, but I don't think they'll win a championship with that.
I don't understand the point of even. I would just trade Dame, but yeah, I guess
if Dame wants to stay there. I guess if Dame still wants to stay there, bro.
There's a point.
You gotta try to help him, bro.
There's a point where I'm cutting it off though, where I don't even care if he wants to stay here anymore. I'm just gonna trade him either way because there's a certain point where you're just gonna be mid. I would rather be bad than mid, to be honest. And being mediocre in basketball is like the worst purgatory ever, especially in basketball.
Yeah, for real.
So yeah, and they're a small market too, so you have the 3rd pick. You have a chance to at least get maybe not the best player because of Victor, but the 2nd best player in that draft. And I think the 2nd best player in this draft will probably be at least an all-star player by the time they're in their prime. So I would rather just take the pick and start rebuilding for the future because you already got Sharp and Simons. So I don't know. I would rather just move on from Dame already. Especially since he averaged 32 a game last year. And you guys they were not even a playing team. It's sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would just trade him at his max value right now.
It probably is better for both parties.
Yeah. He's either 30 or at least 31 or something, 32. He's already in that range too. So I think it's just time to move on. But unfortunately, like I can see them doing like if they do like a 3rd pick for Bradley Beal, they're just done. They're gonna be mid.
Oh. Oh man, I can imagine Bradley Beal with them.
They just take on a fucking Bradley Beal's contract too, and it's like the worst contract in the NBA. Bradley Beal's making like 53 mil to average 21 a game. It's pretty sad. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I would probably just move on. That's me personally.
It probably is better for both parties to trade Damian Lillard. I mean, Damian Lillard, yeah, I know he wants to be loyal and all that, but he's been needing, bro. He should have been traded a while ago, man. Ever since I saw that game against the Denver Nuggets, I think it was like 2 years ago, where Dame literally wasn't missing a single shot. Like, literally, he dropped like 50 points, I think. And literally every shot he took, no matter what it was dropping. And the Trailblazers still lost that game. I think ever since that moment, bro, I knew Dame needed to get the hell up out of there, man. He wasn't going to win a championship. It didn't matter what the hell Dame did. He wouldn't have enough around him to get it done. So that's tough. Maybe Nico Harrison and Mark Cuban, put together the number 10 pick and Dwight Powell. And
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck it would take. It probably has to be like Kyrie Irving, but Kyrie's a free agent though, so we wouldn't be able to do that.
I don't even think Portland want Kyrie either. I think they're just like,
yeah.
The team I'd like to trade for him though is maybe the Pelicans, because the Pelicans still got their picks, and the Pelicans would be a nice team. I know Philadelphia. I already know the Philadelphia fans. They already turned on Harden, even though they're blaming Harden now, like the way they blame Simmons and the way they blame they blame Ben Simmons. They're trying to blame Harden now, even though Joel Embiid literally fucking choked 2 years and do fucking shit. But apparently Harden's a scapegoat now. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave it there.
Harden did what he could, bro. Harden did what he could for 2 games.
I understand Harden played bad in Game 7, but they're just trying to make it seem like the only reason they lost Game 7 was because of Harden. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it seem like Harden's the only reason they lost Game 7. Joel Embiid literally had 15 points. He's supposed to be the MVP of the league, and he dropped 15. So I just want to make that clear.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that's why you don't like Philly fans anymore.
Yeah, no. They're fucking trying to save their boy Joel Embiid, and they're trying to just throw Harden under the bus.
Nah, for real, bro. Ah, damn, that's crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, there's
Don't wanna, don't wanna put any of the blame on Embiid. Just put it all on Harden.
But yeah, there's also something that just came out. This is the 76ers are gonna interview Nick Nurse. That more than likely means to me that they're probably gonna hire him. More than likely. I don't even know. Mike D'Antoni's more of a rumor right now. That's really not like an interview because they already interviewed Sam Cassell because he was already there.
Yeah.
I hope Mike D'Antoni doesn't come back to coach because
they were interested in D'Antoni though, weren't they?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they were interested in D'Antoni since like last year.
Yeah, that was just. I don't know why they're interested in him, bro. They're gonna fucking Joel Embiid's gonna be playing fucking shooting guard or what? What is he gonna? Is he gonna be playing shooting guard? What are we doing? I don't want to do that. So, that's no. I think Nick Nurse is the best candidate, to be honest with you. For Philadelphia,
He's gonna run that. He's gonna run the Nash and Studmeyer offense with Harden and Embiid. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Pick and roll, Nash, Studmeyer.
Yeah, I hope he's not hired. But there's a reason he got fired in Houston after a while. We really only had like 3 good years of him. So he was a good coach, but yeah, there's a reason he had to move on from him. I really don't want him. I hope it's Nick Nurse. If Harden has to stay there in Philadelphia, I hope it's Nick Nurse. I don't want to see Mike D'Antoni back. I think Mike D'Antoni needs to stay in retirement. I just can't. Yeah.
I think if I had to put money on who I think would be the next Sixers coach, and Harden stays, I would put it on Mike D'Antoni to be the next coach.
What would be hilarious to me is if they hire Mike D'Antoni and Harden doesn't stay. That would be funny.
Damn. Actually, that's true though. That's true because they're gonna hire their coach before free agency, more than likely.
Yeah.
And what that move probably means to me, hiring Mike D'Antoni, is probably an attempt to keep James Harden. That's crazy, bro. How Darrell Morey is pretty much picking James Harden. If he does that, he's pretty much picking James Harden over Joel Embiid at that point.
I saw that Joel Embiid said he would. Daryl Morey said that Joel Embiid was shocked that they fired Doc Rivers. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I saw that Milwaukee's a sleeper team for Doc Rivers. I hope Milwaukee hires Doc Rivers. I hope they hire Doc Rivers.
I saw that, bro.
If they hire Doc Rivers, it's basically just Giannis' time in Milwaukee is probably done in a couple of years. It's done.
Yeah.
If they hire fucking Doc Rivers, I hope they hire Doc Rivers. I hope they do. I'll be the happiest man alive if they hire Doc Rivers. That would be hilarious.
I'll tell you, bro. I think Milwaukee and Phoenix probably fit Doc Rivers so perfectly. Other than that 1 year where they both went to the finals, bro, they just choke. That's their thing. They like to choke. So, Doc Rivers would fit in perfectly with them.
Milwaukee, though. It's just the thing.
It was more Phoenix, yeah.
If they had Giannis fully healthy the whole series and they lost, then I think it would be a choke. Phoenix, they choked. I don't even know if Phoenix choked that much this year. They just fucking suck. Their team just fucking sucks. They just suck. So I don't even know. I don't even know if they choked.
They can do it with Doc Rivers next year.
Yeah. The team just sucked other than Durant and Booger. You know, a lot of people are hating on Durant saying that he's washed. I don't understand these people. But I guess.
How old is he now?
I think he's like 35 or something like that now, but he was averaging, I think, in the playoffs he was averaging like 28 points a game and shooting like 48% from the field. So I didn't even know that. Yeah. I didn't know that's what we considered washed. No. I hate Twitter now. I hate NBA Twitter. This is the most fucking stupidest place I've ever seen.
They're very, like, NBA Twitter is pretty much a lot of prisoners of the moment.
Yeah.
I noticed that back when I was on Twitter.
Yeah, apparently. I'm seeing on Twitter now that apparently Harden, even though Harden has an MVP and all that shit, that doesn't matter anymore because he's washed now. So I guess I see people say that Harden they basically say that none of Harden's career matters now. Basically, like he has 60-point games and all that stuff, but nobody cares anymore. So that fucking pisses me off the most. That pisses me off the most.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. They're trying to discredit Harden.
Harden was.
That's crazy. That would be crazy to discredit everything he did in Houston.
They're trying to discredit everything he did in his prime. He's not in his prime anymore, but he's not washed. Washed is like when you're fucking like CP3.
That's exactly what I thought, bro. I was about to say CP3.
Harden is not washed. That's just crazy. He's not in his prime anymore, but he's not washed. That's crazy when they tell me that. Like
when he just came off of 2 40-point games.
Yeah, it would be like if KD was averaging like 15 next year, then that's probably when he's washed. Like he's washed probably. Even if he averages 25 or 24 next year and he was shooting in good efficiency, he's not washed. Like he's not in his prime anymore, but he's not washed. It's just crazy.
Make him washed.
They just throw that word around like nothing. But yeah, that just pisses me off the most. Right.
He might be getting there soon though. He might be getting there soon, but I don't think he's washed yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Eventually. Yeah. KD's already 35. Well, eventually he has to be washed. Eventually he's gonna get there, but he's not there. I don't even think he'll be there next season. So I doubt he'll be there until next season. It would just be a crazy drop off if he played. He was averaging 28 points per game in the playoffs. 28 points, even averaging 28 points, even if you're just shooting terrible, you're averaging 28 points. So it's just like you can't be washed. So it would be crazy to me if KD was like next season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That would just be like the biggest downgrade ever to see. Like 1 year he's fucking playing on the highest, like he's averaging 28 points per game in the playoffs, and the next year he's averaging 15 in the regular season. That would be crazy.
That'd be insane, yeah. Kind of
and
like
it's just because I don't even think these guys are joking on Twitter. I think they're actually being serious when they're saying this. Like they actually legitimately believe. Some of them at least. Some of them are joking, but some of them legitimately believe that these players are washed, and that's crazy to me. Like, yeah, I don't know how you can watch them play and think that they're washed. I just can't understand.
Yeah, obviously there's gonna be some trolls all the time, but I'd say I think NBA Twitter is just a bunch of prisoners of the moment, pretty much.
Yeah,
a bunch of prisoners of the moment. Even though I would have to admit he probably right now at this point of his career, he probably is more of a I wouldn't really consider him a second option because the things that he's doing right now is still crazy. Like you would love to have that as your number one, but right now I'd probably say Booker's probably the number one on that team.
Oh, Booker's the number one on that team. I think KD could be the number one. So like when you play,
that's the thing though. Yeah, like it's not even like KD because I have trouble. Like I can't call KD a 2 because of it. It's probably like a 1B.
Yeah. KD went on Brooklyn this year was like in the MVP talks before the shit went down in Brooklyn. So
yeah.
Before shit went down in Brooklyn this year, he was in MVP talks. He was averaging like 29 a game, and he was shooting crazy efficiently with Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure he was shooting like almost 60% from the field when he was in Brooklyn this year. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't really think. I think he's just taking a step back for Devin Booker because it's still his team.
Yeah, pretty much. He can't go in and take over the same way he did in Golden State.
Yeah. Yeah, he's already pretty old too. He's mid-30s. Yeah,
it's time. That's crazy. He's already mid-30s. I remember a few years back where he had said like in an interview, he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to do this for too long. I'll probably end up retiring when I'm 35 or whatever." And now he's saying he still wants to play more years. So.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. They always say that it never happens. Like Tyreek Hill said he's gonna retire in 2 years. He said when his contract with Miami is up, he's gonna retire. I doubt that's gonna happen.
I saw that. Yeah, he said he wants to focus on his gaming career, didn't he?
Yeah, he said that's what he said. Yeah, I doubt he's gonna retire. He's gonna stay in the NFL.
Yeah, you know what? At first when I heard him say that, I actually kind of believed him. But then, I realized it was probably a bunch of BS.
Yeah, I doubt it. But yeah, that's mostly all the news to talk about right now. So next we're going to talk about, hold on, let me just see something real quick. Oh yeah, we're done here with NBA news. So now we're going to have a post-lottery mock draft. So we'll talk a little bit about the lottery while we're doing the mock drafts here. Let me pull it up.
Alright, for sure. And as you can see, Joseph is still here. Which means that he wasn't completely upset with the Rockets getting the 4th pick in the draft. Yeah, if he was upset about it, then I would have been probably running a solo episode here today.
Yeah, it was a. I wasn't the happiest, but I wasn't. I wasn't that upset.
You weren't too depressed about it.
I'm still not happy, but it's not the worst thing. We could have dropped the pick six. If we dropped the pick six, then I wouldn't have showed up for a long time. If we got pick six.
Oh man.
Like if I was a Pistons fan, yeah, I'm not even showing my face.
Bro, Pistons fans are down bad right now.
Yeah, Pistons fans, yeah, they're down terrible. But yeah, I wasn't.
But I mean, they got lucky 2 years ago with Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, they kind of got lucky last year too. They got the 5th pick last year too, but Jaden Ivey fell to them, so it wasn't that. It wasn't the worst. This is probably where their first year where they got really fucked in the ass. Getting the 5th pick is good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was like the worst possible scenario for them too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Since they were the worst team in the league, bro. They could only drop down to 5, and that was the furthest that they fell.
Yeah, that was the furthest. The 5 was the furthest they could fall. So they got fucked.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
The rest of the lottery, though, pretty much played out like how everything was supposed to. Like, no team really they made like a huge jump all the way up to like number 4 or anything like that. The only team that jumped up was Portland, but that was like from 5 to 3 or 5.
Yeah, 5 to 3. Yeah, 5 to 3.
That wasn't like a crazy jump.
Yeah, it wasn't a crazy jump. Okay. So, the first pick, I'm not even gonna talk about it. So, we're just drafting Victor Wembenyama. There's not even a question. Victor already has a hater. I already hate Victor Wembanyama. He was like fucking. He was happy when the Rockets got the 4th pick. So I'm already done. I'm already done with Victor.
Oh, I saw.
I hope every time we play him, Ime Udoka make sure he like his fucking makes him live hell in the fucking paint. I hope fucking Jabari and Şengün just fucking destroy him in the paint. So, yeah, I already hate Victor. Not even San Antonio. San Antonio too. It's not even that it's not even that far away from us. It's like a fucking couple hours in between Houston. So, yeah, it's tough. But yeah, I'm already a Victor hater. I hope he's a bust.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. They sent Brian Windhorst all the way over to Paris till like 2 in the morning to get a 1-minute interview with Victor. And it's crazy too. He's like, congratulations, you're heading to San Antonio. It's like San Antonio hasn't even drafted him yet, but he's already saying, he's like, how does it feel knowing that you're gonna be a San Antonio Spur?
I know, they already told me.
That was pretty funny to me because they haven't even drafted him yet. They haven't even made the pick yet, and you already have Brian Windhorst all the way over there in Paris asking him how it feels to be a Spur.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, obviously, you already know I take Victor number 1. There's no reason.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah. It's just pretty funny how even ESPN's out here sending their guys to, like, congratulations on being a Spur. I'm pretty sure this is what Victor wanted, too, because, you know, he said it himself, bro. The entire country of France already likes San Antonio because of Tony Parker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably the spot that he wanted to go to the most.
Jersey. Yeah, there's a picture of him wearing a Tony Parker jersey when he was young, too. So
yeah, it's already coming up. I'm pretty sure Tony Parker's the one that posted it too.
Yeah, he posted it.
Yeah, so that's probably where he wanted to go. To be honest, you know what I don't like, bro, is all the random trolls like in Bleacher Report and on Instagram trying to say that the lottery is rigged because San Antonio got another international superstar. It's like, bro, how could it be rigged? They were like literally tied for the top highest odds in the lottery.
Yeah.
It would have been rigged. It would have been like if Dallas had jumped up there and somehow snagged number 1. That shit would have been rigged as hell. But bro, for people to say San Antonio was rigged, bro, it's like, why would they rig it for San Antonio? Like they were literally one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah. Even the Bulls too. If the Bulls jumped up, then it would have been rigged. But yeah, they're just lucky because they got David Robinson, they got Tim Duncan. Every time they
now they get Victor.
David Robinson, they get Tim Duncan. How lucky is that? That's just fucking luck.
Yeah.
The 1 year that they're actually bad with David Robinson is when they get Tim Duncan. That's crazy. And obviously, they got David Robinson too.
Yeah.
All the way back.
I saw this comparison, right? Like like the NFL equivalent of this would be like if the Patriots messed around this year and ended up getting Caleb Williams. That's pretty much the equivalent of the Spurs getting Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, that's pretty much it is. I wonder how long Pop's gonna coach.
That probably extended his coaching career like another 5 years, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did it until he died, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he just like turned into Vince McMahon and just stayed there until he ended up dying.
If he coached for 5 years, he might die by that time. To be honest,
I'm being honest, bro. I might see him coaching until he dies, bro. I don't think he has anything else that he lives for.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably thinking like 2 more years, maybe 3. I think it's like 3 at most, and.
Like legitimately, bro. I think like I legitimately might think like it might be until he dies, bro. I'm not even joking about it, bro. Unless he's like so terrible that the Spurs just end up getting rid of him, or like they feel bad for him that they're forced to like fire him or something. But I can't honestly I don't know if I could see him walking away at this point. If he hasn't walked away already, now we just got Victor on the team. I don't know when he's gonna freaking retire.
Yeah. What is it called? I still don't think that they're going to be that great of a team next year, so they'll probably have to go through another year of them being shitty. Because I don't think... Their roster's pretty fucking shitty, if we're looking, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I saw it, bro. The only other real player on that team is Keldon Johnson.
Yeah. Jeremy Showchan's fine, but, like, they ain't fucking competing anytime soon.
For real.
Like they're ESPN was trying to gas up their starting 5, and it was funny. They're trying to gas.
I saw that, bro. Yeah, you can't really gas up Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and who's the other guy?
Devin Vassell's solid, but it's not. They're trying to gas it up like it's a fucking playoff team or some shit.
Nah.
Only way, like I don't even know if Victor's not gonna come into the league and average fucking 25 a game. If that happens, then yeah. Oh yeah, they have the greatest player of all time if he comes into the NBA.
Yeah, for real, bro. That's Coach Pop, bro. Who knows?
I saw Chris Broussard says that if what's his name? If Victor is like Hakeem Olajuwon or fucking if he's Hakeem or Dirk, that he's a fucking bust. I saw somebody say that. I saw Chris Broussard say that.
He said that if he's Hakeem or Dirk, bro, he's a bust.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a crazy
statement. Way, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
I didn't know being a Hall of
bro,
Famer.
If you could get a Hakeem or a Dirk on your team, bro, you freaking won. I don't care what you say. Hakeem was a #1 pick too. I wouldn't call that a bust.
They're really trying to hype this dude up because I saw Woj say that they think that people around the league think that Victor's gonna be the best offensive player and the best defensive player in 3 seasons.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah, that's insane, bro. Man.
I feel like people were hyped for Zion too, and now they're just trying to throw it under the rug because he didn't turn out to be everything that you thought he was. Like I remember, Zion was pretty hyped, and they're just making it seem like Zion wasn't hyped at all now.
No, Victor. They were, bro. They're really trying to throw Zion under the rug. It's like they just when they're making all the Victor comparisons, it's like, oh yeah, it's the most hype he's got us since LeBron James. But I would remember clearly like 4 years ago, bro, when Zion was entering the league, man. Everybody was going hyped for this dude, bro. He was a human highlight reel in Duke.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Zion was fucking hyped as fuck. So I don't know what the fuck
he was, bro. Yeah, he was.
I don't know why we're trying to sweep him under the rug. But, yeah. I don't know. When they're saying crazy statements like that, where they're saying he's basically going to be the best NBA player in the league in 3 years, those are crazy statements to be making. Because I don't know if he's gonna be all. I think he's gonna be good, but I don't know about fucking best player in the league in 3 seasons. That's crazy.
Yeah, he could be the best at his position, but best player in the entire NBA. It's gonna be insane, bro. Because I could imagine if fucking Giannis goes in there, bro. Look at how big Giannis is, and look at how built Victor is.
It's not. I don't really think he's gonna fill his frame in that much. To be honest with you, he's too tall. To be honest, he's 7'5". It's hard to fill in that frame. Like Zion, Giannis is tall, but he's a little bit shorter than that. He's like 5 inches shorter, or 6 inches shorter almost. So it's
exactly. He's like 6'11", which is crazy. Yeah.
Like, look, Kristaps. Kristaps is fucking. Imagine if he just becomes Kristaps. That'd be funny. Kristaps 2.0.
Oh man, that'd be insane. I don't think that's gonna happen in San Antonio, bro. I don't think that could happen to him in San Antonio.
Yeah.
I think in San Antonio, bro, he's gonna end up being another Tim Duncan.
Yeah. I don't even. He doesn't really play like Tim Duncan, but he plays
Like
like
another. You get what I mean, bro? Like another generational player that you could keep for 20 plus years. That you could keep and have like a 20-year run with him.
Yeah. I just wonder how San Antonio's management is gonna work though, like after Pop leaves, because their management the last few years it really hasn't been the best. Like with Kawhi, Kawhi basically ran out of town because he didn't like them anymore. They were basically like, I don't know how to say. He lost interest with their management. He didn't like the management anymore. Then the same thing with Murray, DeJounte Murray. He always shits on them too all the time. So I wonder how they'll handle. I wonder how Victor's gonna be handled in San Antonio, because it's not
I
like
think he'll be alright. They just need to throw in
like
some more talent around him.
He'll be able to be an unrestricted free agent in 6 years, if he wants to, in like 6 years, 7 years. So
yeah, probably.
Yeah, you just have to not fail him, or he's gonna leave.
I'll tell you though, like for some reason the international players really haven't had the tendency of leaving though. Like when you look at all the players around that are leaving, they're all U.S. guys. But you see guys like Joker, Giannis, bro, like they're choosing to stay loyal to their team. Dirk did it for 20 years. So like I don't know if it's like maybe down the line you'll see like Joker and Giannis start requesting trades. But as of right now, bro, it's like all the international guys that I've seen that I don't know, it might be a different culture down there. They might be more centered around loyalty than I guess guys in the US. But they're not really like guys over here requesting all the trades and doing all that stuff.
Yeah, what is it called? The problem I have though is like I don't even think he could be. Is Jokic is pretty young, right? Jokic, he's pretty young. Like he's not old yet, right? He's like 27.
Yeah, I don't think he's that old.
So, do you think Victor's gonna be better than Jokic in 3 seasons?
In 3 seasons, I don't think so. Maybe on the defensive end. If he could put on some more weight on the defensive end, he might be a bit better.
Oh yeah,
Joker, I think is too good offensively.
Than Jokic, he's obviously defense obvious. Yeah, he's gonna be better than Jokic, but yeah, I don't think. Yeah, if he's not even better than Jokic, I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, saying he's the best player in 3 seasons, that's crazy to me. That's crazy, but yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if Victor goes to San Antonio, number 1, and number 2, I'm gonna have him taking the Charlotte Hornets take Brandon Miller
over Scoot Henderson.
Apparently, I would take Scoot, but apparently, I don't know. Like, you don't at number 2, you don't draft for fucking fit, but apparently, I forgot who. Apparently, they sold on Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller also feels like a Michael Jordan player, so that's why. It's still between. This is not final, but it's still between Scoot and Brandon Miller. So, but right now, the way I'm feeling is I'm feeling Brandon Miller to go to the Hornets. I could see them getting Scoot. I don't know how Scoots and LaMelo do long term, because Scoot's a point guard too. Like he's pure point guard, point guard. He ain't playing no shooting guard because he's not a very good shooter. So I don't know how that would work out in a Charlotte long term. I would just take him because he's the best player available still, but I don't know how it would work out long term. Brandon Miller, you really don't have to worry about that. He's not the best player available, more than likely, but this is more drafting off of fit, because Brandon Miller's a perfect fit for them. And that's nice defensive wing. 6'8". But, yeah, it's still up in the air. It's between Brandon Miller and Scoot right now. But
Yeah, that's true, too. I really wouldn't know what that fit would be like between LaMelo and Scoot down there in Charlotte.
Yeah, I don't.
Because I feel like LaMelo also has to run the point, too, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Actually, he could run the shooting guard.
LaMelo's still right. Scoot I don't know if Scoot can play shooting guard. I'm telling you, he's like Russell Westbrook, man. That's why he plays.
No, I'm telling you, LaMelo.
Oh, LaMelo? Yeah. LaMelo, I guess, but I think I would still want LaMelo to be my ball handler. My main ball handler?
That's true. Yeah.
I still want to, I guess, it's gonna, it's gonna remind me a lot of, like when it's obviously not up to this level, but it reminded me a lot of like De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton. Eventually, one of them had to get traded. They just didn't fit. So,
Yeah.
So I
That's true.
guess you could just worry about it later. That's what I would probably take Scoot and worry about it later. But apparently, right now they really like Brandon Miller, and they're likely gonna pick him. So at least right now, it looks like Brandon Miller is gonna be on the Hornets. At least right now, there's still like a whole month
Yeah.
and a couple days plus until the NBA draft. So a lot can change. But yeah, Brandon Miller and Portland. I'm having taking Scoot. Even if they keep Dame, if they don't trade Dame, and they just keep him and they don't trade the pick, I think they probably take Scoot here. Because he's like, I don't think. Yeah, also another, you just don't worry about it either. Like, you just take Scoot, and I guess you have him learn from Dame. But if I take Scoot Henderson here, I'm probably trying to trade Dame, to be honest. But I can see a world where you keep Dame and you also have Scoot. But yeah, well, I can see like Portland. They're probably, if they sit here, they're taking Scooter Brandon Miller. It's pretty easy. I could also see maybe a team trading up here, like the Raptors or something. The Raptors for Siakam. They trade Siakam. I can see that happening, but yeah, as of right now, Portland's taking Scoot Henderson. And Houston is only like two players I'm even deciding between at 4. It's Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore. So Jarius Walker's pretty good too, but the Rockets need more shooting. Jarius Walker wouldn't. He doesn't provide shooting. So
Damn.
he's a pretty bad shooter. He's more. He's a good defensive wing though, but it's just that there's no shooting. He could be a sneaky player in this draft. But yeah, the guys I'm deciding between right now: Amen Thompson, and Jarius Walker, Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore reminds me a lot of Jaylen Brown.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But so I could see maybe Ime Udoka liking him. Yeah. Cam Whitmore likes tunnel vision a lot. Like, he just focuses on him a lot when he's on the offensive side of the ball. So that's a problem.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he has tunnel vision. But I'm probably... what?
I'm gonna say, what about the other Thompson?
The other Thompson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just that far behind his brother, or what?
I think his brother's better than him. He's not that far behind. But it's just the... Amen Thompson's, what is it called? His potential is a lot higher. Especially because you can have him run. He can run the whole team, basically. He can be your point guard. Amen Asor is not really a point guard. He's like a forward. He's like a forward shooting guard. He's gonna be like a small forward shooting guard in the NBA. He doesn't really have the same passing abilities that Amen Thompson has. He doesn't have the court vision that his brother has. But Asor is a lot better of a shooter, a way better shooter.
Oh, okay.
Amen can't shoot for sure right now. So if you drop Amen, you're gonna need to.
He's gonna be a facilitator.
Yeah, he's gonna be a facilitator, and you're probably gonna have to develop his shot, so he can actually make shots. Because his 3-point shot is terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
You build his jump shot if you dropped him, but you're getting if you're able to rebuild his jump shot. Like, if he had a 3-point shot, Amen Thompson is probably a second overall pick, undoubtedly. If he had a 3-point shot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Undoubtedly. If he had a 3-point shot, he's going number 2 over Scooter Brandon Miller. But he doesn't have a 3-point shot right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cam Whitmore, that would be nice for the Rockets. The Rockets, they could use a forward as well. But Amen Thompson, he can play small forward too if you need him to. He can play point guard. He can play small forward. He can also guard. He can mostly guard everybody on the court except for the center, obviously. Or if you play like Giannis at power forward, yeah, obviously you can't guard Giannis, but he can mostly guard everybody on the court for you, mostly. And he can also play small forward if you want him to, or he can play point guard. Point guard is probably what he's gonna be playing in the NBA. But yeah, I'm probably the Rockets are taking Amen Thompson.
Yeah. How tall is he?
That what?
I said, how tall is he?
He's 6'7".
Oh, okay, yeah. That's where I say you could kind of move him around the court.
Yeah, you can move him around the court.
Alright.
But yeah, if he reaches his full potential, you're gonna have a fucking like a top 20 player in the NBA, probably, maybe top 15 if he reaches his full potential. Okay. Yeah. Even at worst, he's gonna be a great facilitator, and that's what the Rockets need right now.
I know. You're done with KPJ.
Yeah, I'm done with KPJ. And even if we draft Amen Thompson, you can still start KPJ at point guard, but just like on the offensive side, it's gonna be Amen Thompson running the team either way. Like he can be the small forward, but he'll still have the ball in his hand, the most facilitating. But even if they get Harden, like Amen Thompson doesn't need to start right away, so they could sign Harden still. And Amen Thompson will be coming off the bench.
Thompson coming off the bench.
Developing, yeah. So it's not the worst thing. Because, Rockets need more facilitating help. And this is the highest potential player right here. And at 4, you're probably drafting for the highest potential. I could also see the Rockets going Cam Whitmore, though. I wouldn't be surprised about that. But yeah, right now I have Amen Thompson. What
position would you run him at? Small forward?
Cam Whitmore, yeah, small forward, yeah. Small for you. Yeah, I'll just be surprised if we don't take Amen Thompson, to be honest with you. Unless Amen Thompson could go 3, though. He could go 3.
Over Scoot Henderson?
Not over Scoot. It would be the only way you could go 3 is like if it would be like Scoot at 2, and like
then
somebody
didn't want Brandon Miller. Oh
yeah, I think Portland will take Brandon Miller, but it's more of a situation of like the Raptors trade up. I could see the Raptors taking Amen Thompson at 3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
either way, you still get Brandon Miller at 4. I think that would be pretty solid.
That'd be pretty solid. I could also see Scoot falling a little bit, maybe. If Brandon Miller goes 2, and somebody doesn't want Scoot, that they don't want Scoot that much, I can see Amen Thompson going. But yeah, Amen Thompson going 4 here at the Rockets.
Want Scoot Henderson on the Rockets?
That what?
I said, who'd you rather have on the Rockets between Scoot Henderson and Amen Thompson? Like in a hypothetical that both of them are still on the board.
Yeah, I'm taking
Scoot.
I'm taking Scoot. But yeah,
even though he's got the Russell Westbrook style.
Yeah, I don't feel like waiting to develop Amen Thompson's jump shot. Like that's a risk. Like it's hard to develop a jump shot, so I don't feel like taking that risk. But if we have to, we're basically forced to right now.
Well, isn't it the same with Scoot Henderson though? Because he also can't shoot.
Yeah, he's not a terrible shooter though. This dude's like 20. This dude is playing the overtime elite league, so he's playing against fucking some shitty competition a little bit, man. Some shitty competition. So, and he was shooting like 22% from the 3 in overtime league. So that's pretty crazy. Scoot was at least playing in the fucking G League, so it wasn't that. I think he shot like 32% from the 3. So it's not. It ain't 20. It's like 10% higher than that. So.
Yeah, it's a lot better. It's a lot better than 24, bro. God damn.
Yeah, both of them really can't shoot, but Amen Thompson's really just shitty. So, from a shooting standpoint, but yeah. To be honest with you, I think Amen Thompson's a better facilitator than Scoot, but he doesn't have the same jump shot. He's like his jump shot's worse. His defensive wise, Amen Thompson could be a all defensive player, all NBA defensive player. He could be on one of those teams. So, yeah, Amen Thompson though, he's a good fit for Houston. That's what they need. So yeah, I'm not gonna sell myself into player though, because last year I did that with Paulo, and I was just fucking distraught on draft day. I didn't know what was going on. I thought we were getting Paulo for sure. I was like everybody's mock draft. Oh, we're getting Paulo Banchero, and then draft happened. And then Jabari Smith doesn't go number 1. So.
Orlando took Paulo. Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise to me, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm preparing myself for anything to happen on draft night. At least after the number 1 pick. After the number 1 pick, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's still up in the air right now. But yeah, I got them going Amen Thompson. Number 5, I have the Pistons going Cam Whitmore. Yeah, they need a forward. They need a forward. I could also see them going against Thompson, but I think Cam Whitmore just fits more what they want to do. So, yeah, Cam Whitmore, the only problem I have with him is his fucking tunnel vision. That's really the only thing. His tunnel vision, he's not the best shooter ever. He's a decent shooter, but he's not the best. So, yeah. In the he played in the Villanova offense too, so he played. If you have tunnel vision in the Villanova offense, it's just a you problem, really. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Those are the only problems I have with him, though. He has the capability to be like a Jaylen Brown type of player, though, so. Yeah. But, like, Cam Whitmore, though, Cam Whitmore and Amen Thompson, though, for, like, the Rockets and the Pistons. Like, I know a lot of people are shitting. Some people are shitting on the Rockets and Pistons for not getting the number 1 pick, but it's like, the guys that they're getting right now, they shouldn't be relying on, like, Cam Whitmore and Amen Thompson to be your fucking franchise player right now. Like the Pistons, they should be relying on
They already got Cade Cunningham. Yeah.
Cade
And
Cunningham.
the Rockets got
Jaden Ivey
Jalen Green.
Yeah, Cade Cunningham for the Pistons and then Jalen Green for the Rockets. Like Jalen Green and Jabari Smith. Yeah, those are supposed to be your top two players. You're not supposed to be relying on the fourth pick to help you that much. You're not. You shouldn't even probably be relying that much on the draft pick that much anymore. After the last two.
Victor. Oh,
Yeah. Other than you missed out on Victor, sucks, but it's not like you're fucked. You're not fucked right now. As long as if they really believe in their drafting the last 2 seasons, then they should be fine. So you're not expecting Cam Whitmore and Eamon Thompson to help, like to be a fucking franchise-changing player. You're expecting them to be like,
a part of the
nice
core.
Piece. Yeah, a nice piece, to help you build your core. But Cam Whitmore should be he should be helping Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham. So, Cade Cunningham going to Detroit. And Orlando, I have them taking Ausar Thompson. This is also a perfect fit. He can play small forward here. He provides the shooting. They need more spacing They need a little bit more spacing. He's a much better shooter than his brother. He's not going to be a facilitator, though. So you're really drafting him to be a shooting guard, small forward. So in Orlando, you're probably running Fultz at point guard, Wagner. No, you're probably running Fultz at point guard, Thompson at shooting guard, Wagner at small forward, Paolo at power forward, and Wendell Carter Jr. at center. That's probably what you're running.
Who are they starting this year? Cole Anthony or Markelle Fultz?
It was Cole Anthony before Fultz came back, but Fultz started.
Okay. Oh, so once Fultz came back, then they moved Cole Anthony to the bench?
Yeah, he moved Cole Anthony to the bench,
Damn.
But yeah, it should. Yeah, Ausar Thompson would be really good to fit right here. This is probably a dream pick right here for Orlando. So, for Orlando, it's not even that bad for Orlando either because they literally just
they got number 1 last year. Yeah.
So, Orlando's probably they're probably ready to at least compete for a play-in spot next year. Just not even they don't even have to add free agents. Just by with their young core, they're probably already ready to compete for a play-in spot next year in the East. You would at least hope.
They've had a few years of development already. Yeah.
And Paulo's second year, so I don't think Paulo is some game-changing player though. So, like the way
you would much rather want the number 1 pick this year than last year.
Yeah. Yeah, like I remember people were trying to compare Paulo to LeBron James and all that shit after the first 2 games of the season. He's like, he ain't good. That game changing. He could be your face of the franchise, but he's not gonna be like that. So I'm just letting you know right now. But yeah, they have a solid team already though. Adding Ausar Thompson will help a lot. All right, then number 7. Yeah, Jarace Walker's probably gonna go here. Yeah, we're gonna say Jarace Walker. Yeah, like I said before, he's a really good defender. They could use him. Indiana's team's not the best. Like they fell off a little bit. They were looking like they were gonna be maybe a play-in team, but yeah, they fell off. So Jarace Walker probably helped them a lot. He's not gonna be when you're getting this far into the lottery now, and these guys aren't gonna be game-changing players. Like this guy, you're hoping for him to just be a solid player now. Like
just he's gonna be a solid production out of him.
Yeah, he's gonna be a solid defender. Like at worst, you're gonna get a solid defender, a good rebounder. You'd like his 3-point shot to develop a little bit more too. He's not the worst 3-point shooter, but he's not the best either. So, yeah, Jarace Walker. Yeah, Indiana's gonna take him. Then number 8, we're gonna take Anthony Black out of Arkansas. Anthony Black could be a sneaky pickup in this draft too.
What's him?
He's a good facilitator. He's probably gonna be the point guard of this team, to be honest with you.
Who's picking?
Washington. Washington's picking.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, Washington's gonna pick him. Washington you just take best player available, to be honest with you. So you're pretty.
Yeah. They could use whatever.
Yeah. They need a point guard anyway. So, yeah, this is more like a development. You're gonna have to develop him. I don't think he's gonna come into the NBA and be amazing. So, yeah, Anthony. Like last year's Johnny Davis winded up being a shit show. So you're just hoping Anthony Black is in the shit show too. So,
Yeah, for real.
and number 9, the fucking Jazz. We're gonna take Taylor Hendricks out of UCF. Yeah, yeah, Taylor Hendricks. I don't have much to say about him, but the Jazz, you just take best player available too. He's probably the best player available. I could see Carson Wallace going higher too in this draft. Carson Wallace. All right, no, the Rockets met with him. I don't want the Rockets to take him that high, but
Yeah.
pretty bad. Pretty bad draft day. We take him that high, but I can see Carson Wallace jumping up a little bit higher. But I think Taylor Hendricks. Well, you're gonna play him next to Lowry. You could probably play him next to Lowry. You probably move Lowry to the small forward and play Taylor Hendricks at power forward. Or you could even play Taylor Hendricks at small forward. So you probably play him next to Lowry, develop him too. Probably nothing special, and like you're not. I don't think any of these guys. Oh, so maybe some of them will be. Like Donovan Mitchell is pick 13.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell pick 13. He's fucking averaging 20. He had 70 points this season in a game. So, yeah, you never know.
From his rookie year too, Donovan Mitchell started going crazy.
Yeah. So you never know. So yeah, Utah has a pretty good development. You saw what they did with Lowry just in one season. So they also developed. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert wasn't that high of a pick. They have a pretty good track record of developing players. I don't remember how high Gordon Hayward was drafted. I don't think was Gordon Hayward that high of a pick. I don't think he was.
I don't think so. Nah.
Yeah, they developed him too. So they have a pretty good track record. So you never know. And number 10. Do you know any of the
better
players?
get traded. Shit better get traded.
You don't know any of the players that you would like at 10? If you didn't trade it?
Not really.
I'll probably, let's see. What would we take here? Grady Dick. Grady Dick would be maybe.
I've been hearing about that guy a lot. But just by his name, I don't want him on the team.
That you want him on the team or don't?
I don't want him on the team.
Oh,
Just because of his name. I would rather trade it than have a jersey and then it just says Dick on the back.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah. Dick's probably the most 3-point ready player in the class. Like he's gonna go into the league and he's gonna be like a 40% 3-point shooter automatically. So
yeah.
I think I would just take Carson Wallace as an insurance policy, just in case. You never know. You never know if Kyrie, even if Kyrie resigns, having a nice young point guard off the bench, wouldn't be the worst thing. I don't think you guys are gonna use this pick. More than likely.
Yeah, that's true.
More than likely.
Honestly, even if Kyrie does leave, I'd rather see Jaden Hardy take over.
Yeah. I don't know if Jaden Hardy's that much of a facilitator though. But
that's true. Well, Luka's a facilitator.
Yeah, but I'm talking about off the bench. So like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And while I was saying starting over Luka, this is. While I was saying starting over Luka. If you guys keep this pick, it's probably either gonna be like a wing that can shoot and play defense, or it's gonna be maybe Wallace. Like Wallace, he can replace some of the production Spencer did when he had coming off the bench. When he was when he was the guy off the bench that was facilitating when Luka wasn't on the court. That's what he can be. So he's not gonna be no world beater, but yeah.
Just a solid guy to run the second unit. Hopefully,
basically, yeah. And then the Magic.
I'd rather trade it. I'd rather package this. Oh, man, I don't really know what other assets we have, bro. Josh Green and Jaden Hardy.
Yeah, it's probably
solid young pieces.
That's probably what
I don't know what we would get from it, but package it for something. Actually, I don't even know if I want to trade Jaden Hardy either.
Yeah.
Maybe just Josh Green and 10th pick, maybe for OG Anunoby or something like that. Maybe another pick.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little too. That seems like you guys are just fucking fleecing Toronto. I don't know. Maybe Toronto just wants to get fleeced, but I don't know.
Maybe they just want to get fleeced.
It'll probably take a little bit more.
I'm not sure what it would get us. So okay, we'll throw in Dwight Powell.
I think OG Anunoby's gonna pull like 2 or 3 first round picks. Maybe like two protected ones and like 1 unprotected. That's probably what it's gonna pull.
Well, this one's already a top 10.
Yeah, that's why I said it would be like if you guys traded them 10, it would probably have to be like this one,
like 10 and unprotected.
Like for you guys, it probably have to be like for you guys for the Mavs, it probably have to be unprotected picks, either like like top 10 pick and an unprotected pick, just because you guys have Luka, so obviously I ain't gonna take. I don't want a protected pick from the fucking Mavs when you guys have Luka, so it's just pretty bad. So it probably has to be like pick 10. Pick 10, another unprotected pick, and like probably
maybe like a swap.
Hardy. It'd probably have to be Hardy.
Damn. No Josh Green, because Josh Green and OG would be the same. They're the same position. Yeah. Josh Green's developed every year.
You can never have too many wings though. I don't know. I think Toronto would prefer. I think Toronto would prefer
Jaden Hardy.
Yeah. Probably because he has more potential. He has a little bit more potential just because you haven't seen him. It's a second.
He's got more of a scoring potential. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
he's shown out when he gets minutes.
Yeah. So I think Toronto would probably want Hardy. But yeah. All right, here at 11. Probably gonna take Grady Dick. So we're just getting 2 new wings for the Magic to start. I don't know how the Magic are even gonna fit these guys into the lineup though, because they have a pretty deep team already. So
yeah.
Dick would probably come off the bench. Probably.
It's just funny what he's saying, bro. That's exactly why I don't want him on the Mavs.
Yeah, you're probably starting as Thompson, and then playing Grady Dick off the bench. But yeah, Grady Dick's gonna provide you lethal shooting already. At worst, he's 6'7", so he can play solid defense. So solid defense, not the best defender, but yeah. Yeah, the Magic would probably have. I would really like this draft for the Magic if they got Thompson and Grady Dick at 6 and 11. That would be a pretty good draft for them. And then the Thunder. I don't know here. I don't even know what the Thunder. I don't really. Most of the guys are on the board right now for the Thunder, like guards. I don't really think they need guards anymore because they got Shy. They got Dort. They got Giddey.
Yeah, maybe just another guy who could run off the bench.
Yeah, maybe.
At 12 pick, I don't think they're expecting him to start.
Yeah, no, they're not. Well, they got Jalen Williams out of this pick, so last year they got pretty lucky last year.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but this year you're not expecting them to start. Like last year, maybe you're expecting Williams to start. This year, no. Mm-hmm. You're expecting this guy to come off the bench. I'm probably gonna give him Gregory Jackson. Another nice big. He's not that big, but he's pretty 6'9", almost 6'10". The worst. I think they add a little bit more size to this roster, because really, it's only really Chet Holmgren that you have size with. Because I don't really think you're expecting anybody else to provide you that size. Like Pogoshevsky, he's not it. So you get a little bit more size here with Gregory Jackson. So yeah, they take Gregory Jackson at 12. And then at 13, the Raptors, I'm probably going to take I don't know, Keontae Smith or, what the fuck am I saying? Keontae George or Nick Smith. It's one of those two. I personally like Keontae George more, but I think they go Nick Smith because they need a facilitator when what's his name? Because they're gonna let Fred VanVleet walk, so they're gonna need a new point guard. So they go Nick Smith. They get a new facilitator there to develop in Toronto.
Could help, yeah.
Yeah, and then Toronto. What am I saying? New Orleans is gonna take Keontae George. Oh, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it a little bit. I don't know if it makes sense. Keontae George.
Who's the other option?
I'm thinking about between 3. I'm thinking about George, Jed Howard, and Dariq Whitehead. Well, I guess they I guess CJ McCollum really plays point guard for them, so I don't really think. Yeah, I guess he just go best potential. And you take Keontae George. Keontae George has the most potential. Scoring potential, at least. He averaged 15 in college, so he probably has the most potential out of these three dudes. Jett Howard would probably would have been a top 10 pick, but he fell off of Michigan in the second half of the season. So, fell off. But Keontae George is pretty good right here. Especially for 14, Keontae George could have been a top 10 pick too. So, pretty solid pick right there. And that's going to do it for the first mock draft post-lottery. Yeah. To be honest with you, I really don't know how the order's going to go other than the first pick. But
yeah, that's pretty true. You can see some trades happening too.
Yeah, probably. There really hasn't been that many trades in the top 3 picks the last couple of years at all. So, this is probably the best chance for there to be a trade. I can't even see the Charlotte Hornets trading down, to be honest with you. But I don't think they will.
Why would Charlotte want to trade down?
Just to acquire more picks. Their team sucks.
Yeah.
So maybe they could trade down with like a team that has multiple picks in this draft.
What, like Orlando?
Yeah, Orlando. Houston too. Houston has like, I know it's not as sexy. And they have like 18 or some shit. It's 4 and 18. So
Yeah.
probably get 4 and 18. You probably get a Brooklyn pick next year. So it wouldn't be the worst. If Charlotte wants to.
For one spot, that wouldn't be too bad. Actually,
Yeah.
no, that's 2 spots. Never
2
mind.
spots, yeah. Yeah, they need more picks. So I can see them. I don't think they will. That is a possibility. I don't think they will.
Yeah.
Like Portland, I think Portland's gonna trade down, more than likely.
Yeah.
Houston could trade down too. Apparently they want to trade down. So, not even trade down, just trade their pick. So I can see multiple teams trading for the first time in a while.
Oh,
I don't think
damn.
there's been trades in the top 5 for the last 2 or 3 seasons. So yeah, it's gonna be it for
It's been pretty
the mock
good.
draft.
Alright, yeah. Before we head off, why don't we give a quick update? Oh, damn, it's an 84-83 game right now in the fourth quarter between the Lakers and Nuggets. The Nuggets brought it back because, remember, a while ago, the Lakers were up by 9.
Are the Nuggets up?
They're up by 1 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me just
Nobody
pull
really
up.
stands out.
me
Joker's
just see if
stat
there's
line's
any-
pretty nice.
Let me just see if there's any NFL news. Then we can maybe stretch out this episode a little bit longer. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let me just pull up. I'm pretty sure I already know something on top of my head. It's not anything fucking spectacular, but Mitchell Trubisky signed a 2-year extension with the Steelers. Solid deal. You keep him as the backup quarterback to Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing. And then
Yeah.
I'm only bringing this up because I know you know who this player is. Jacob Eason got released by the Panthers today, so I'm only bringing that
He
up.
was on the Panthers?
Yeah, he was on the
I
Panthers.
didn't
now.
even know he was on the Panthers, no. Damn.
Yeah, he was on the Seahawks last year too. But yeah,
Damn. So his career is
then-
pretty much down the drain already.
yeah, it's pretty much done. And then the Jets and Carl Lawson have agreed to a rework deal. It drops his salary from $15 million to $9 million. They might have cut him originally, so this is a better situation for them to keep him on the team. He's still a solid edge rusher.
Yeah.
You're gonna need multiple edge rushers to have a decent pass rush. So it's pretty good move. Let me see. On the Seahawks, not the Seahawks, the Steelers released Kilo Witherspoon. I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised they did this. He's a pretty solid corner still. But yeah, Cam Sutton, and I'm surprised they released him because Cam Sutton left.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
think
that's true.
he left, but I guess they're comfortable with Pat Peterson and what's his name? Joey Porter Jr.
Joey Porter,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna do it for today's episode.
Hold on. I saw a report earlier that Brock Purdy would be like the clear-cut number 1 if he's healthy by next season. So, I mean, I guess kind of just to throw out the debate real quick. If you're San Francisco, who would you have starting week 1, just assuming both players are healthy? Brock Purdy or Trey Lance? Or somehow Sam Darnold makes his way in there. Between the 3, who would you want starting at QB if you're the Niners?
I would probably start Trey Lance just because I want to see what I got after I traded a bunch of picks and I took him number
Yeah.
3 overall. See what I got.
Yeah.
instead of just giving up. Because Brock Purdy is fine, but it's like Kyle Shanahan's system is pretty quarterback friendly. That almost anybody can go into that system and be solid. So
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Even if it doesn't work out, you can just go back to Brock Purdy and have a solid quarterback at least. So like at least try him out. That's what I would do. I think Brock Purdy's probably better. He's better at least right now. But I think I would at least give Trey Lance a shot because like he only played like 2 games and then he tore his ACL and he was like, oh yeah, we're done with you. That's what they're trying to do to him.
It's not really his fault too either.
Like, you don't even know Brock Purdy's gonna come back and be that good because it's a fucking elbow. That's what they used to. That isn't pretty important to a quarterback when you're throwing. His whole entire elbow. Mm-hmm. He got Tommy John surgery, so they basically, it's tough surgery to come back from. Like only like in the MLB, only like the best pitchers in the MLB
are able to come back from that. Yeah, that's crazy. I never heard of an NFL player having to get the Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, I never heard that. This is like the first time I ever heard about it. So I don't know. I don't think there's a possibility where he comes back and he can't fucking throw the ball as good as he did before his injury. So I would probably start Trey Lance. Give him a shot. I think
Trey Lance also has a more. He for sure. I think he probably has a higher athletic upside too, doesn't he?
He has some more potential.
That's what he drafted him for. Yeah, he was the highest upside because apparently he thought he would be a better pick than Justin Fields. So obviously you saw something in him. Yeah. Probably the upside, I guess, as a thrower and as an athlete too. I'll tell he's pretty big too, isn't he?
He's pretty big.
Just solid. Yeah.
He's like 6'4", 6'3".
6'4", yeah. So he's a solid size for a QB. Yeah, I would probably also start Trey Lance, but I know Niners fans. Niner fans want to see Brock Purdy.
Yeah, they do.
Because of that run that he had. Yeah.
Trey Lance anymore. So
I know. Yeah, that's pretty tough. And Miami is looking like an absolute steal for them. That like a fleece of a trade. Niners received Trey Lance. The Dolphins received Jalen Waddle, Bradley Chubb, and Tyreek Hill. That's an absolute fleece. Absolute all-time fleece by the Dolphins right there. Unless Trey Lance actually becomes something.
Oh yeah, unless it becomes something. Yeah. What's funny is that Laramie Tunsil is the only reason this all started because the pick that they traded to the 49ers is the Laramie Tunsil pick. One of the picks they got from that, and they just fucking ricocheted into everything else. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's.
They even got Laramie Tunsil because he just fucking got the gas mask on before the draft.
Yeah, for real, bro. Because if not, he would have been a top pick in the draft that year.
He was gonna go number 1 originally in Tennessee until the video came out, and they're like, "Ah, we're good here."
Yeah, no, that's insane, bro. Miami got lucky with that one.
Yeah, it's still crazy to me that nobody wanted to take him just because of the gas mask video. I don't give a fuck if he's supposed to be the best tackle. He's supposed to be like a perennial left tackle. I'm taking him either way. Maybe not number 1.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
but at least if he falls to me to like 3, I'm taking that. I'm taking him. If he's supposed to be the best left tackle, one of the best left tackle prospects ever, I would have took him. That was pretty crazy.
What year is that? 2014. Is that the Clowney year, or the Jameson Mariota year?
To be honest with you, I think it was farther than that. I thought it was a little bit farther. It might have been the Jameis Winston year, Tennessee year. I don't know. No,
Jameis Winston.
I think it might have been 2016. You know, I think Cleveland was 2016. It's Cleveland. I know.
Who did they take that year then? Is that Myles Garrett?
No, there's the year where they had the number 1 pick, but they traded down. It's like
Who did they trade with?
I think it was one of the
Rams.
Years with the Rams. Was it when the Rams and the
Eagles traded? Yeah. I think so. Okay, yeah. It might have been that year, 2016. I thought it was longer than that.
No, it wasn't that. Yeah, I think it was around that time. I think so. I believe. I'm pretty sure Cleveland had the number 1 pick and they traded it. Because I'm pretty sure before they traded it, it was like Laramie Tunsil was supposed to go number 1 overall. And yeah. But yeah, I think it was that year.
Who was it? I think it was the Titans and the Browns who were like 1 and 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 1 and 2.
The Titans already had Marcus Mariota.
And I don't know who the Browns had. I guess they just didn't fucking draft one. They were tired of drafting quarterbacks, I guess. I guess so.
Oh, no, they had Johnny Manziel.
Oh, I forgot about that. They had that much faith in Johnny Manziel? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe they had that much faith in Johnny Manziel.
Back in the day, bro, I thought Johnny Manziel was going to be like the next a great QB in the league, man. I thought Manziel and Marcus Mariota were gonna like take over the league. I took a big L on that one. But then again, bro, I was in middle school, bro. I just fell in with the hype, man. The hype of Manziel and Mariota.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe that Manziel, like, had that much faith in Manziel. They decided not to take quarterback. That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Well, yeah, bro. Johnny Manziel was like the most hyped QB. I don't know how he fell to Cleveland because I know he slid pretty far in the draft. Jacksonville took Blake Bortles over him.
That was like 2 years into Johnny Manziel, though, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah.
I thought Johnny Manziel was.
So,
I thought after those 2 years he was just like done. I thought he was just done. I thought he already like.
I'm pretty sure he had shown like some flashes that would kind of like, okay, maybe he might be something. He wasn't like complete. I don't think he was like complete garbage at the time, because I think he had shown like some flashes. I think they were just thinking that maybe he was taking a while developing, but he would still develop eventually. And they didn't want to give up on him after 2 years, especially after seeing what he did in college, out there freaking shredding Nick Saban's defense and everything. So, I wouldn't have given up on him that quickly either.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure. Oh yeah, it was 2016. Lord, Tulsa draft. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I wouldn't just get rid of Johnny Manziel because Carson Wentz was there. I would have. Yeah. Cleveland might have made the right move with that.
I'm trying to look who Cleveland actually took in this draft. I want to see what they took. Oh, they took Corey Coleman. Oh, they took a shitter anyways. So it really didn't matter.
It wouldn't even have mattered for them.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have mattered. So, yeah, I don't know why Nanny. Let me look at this thing. Let me look at everybody that passed Laremy Tunsil. Let's see. Okay.
Well, you got Jared Goff. You got Carson Wentz.
Okay, Joey Bosa to the Chargers.
Bosa?
Makes sense. Ezekiel Elliott to the Cowboys. Makes sense. They already had Tyron Smith. Jalen Ramsey to the Jags. Okay, that's all right. Ronnie Stanley. That's all right. So you ended up being good. Even though I think Tunsil ended up being better because Stanley gets injured a lot. So I think Tunsil. I think Tunsil just is better by himself already. But okay, that's kind of like they still got a good tackle though, so it's not the worst thing. DeForest Buckner to the Niners. Yeah, they're. I don't really think they need to tackle that much anyways. That's a fine pick. Conklin to the Titans? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the Titans were doing. They should have just took Tunsil. So, Conklin was fine.
They took another tackle.
Good, like, Tunsil and Conklin are not even on the same playing field right now. So, like, Conklin's still solid, but Tunsil's like an all-pro tackle. So, yeah. And Leonard Floyd? Yeah, no, that was a bad pick. Eli Apple? Yeah. I don't know what the fuck the Giants were doing. Why did the Giants oh, damn.
The Giants passed on him too?
Yeah, I didn't even know that we passed on him. I forgot about that. What the fuck were we doing? And then Tampa Bay took Vernon Hargreaves. Shitter. New Orleans Saints took Rankins.
Bro, he fell that far?
Yeah, he fell at 13.
Damn, I didn't realize it was that far. I thought he still went like at least 10.
Yeah. Oh, what is it called? I guess the Saints are fine too because they already had what's his name? Toronto Armstead. So I guess they didn't need one either.
Oh yeah, that's true.
What the fuck were the Giants doing? We had fucking Nate Soldier the next season. I don't know what the fuck we were doing.
Oh man, was that when Gettleman was in already? Was that when Gettleman was already in? Or was that before?
That was a year before Gettleman came.
Wasn't that who was the GM? Reese?
Yeah, Reese. I'm pretty sure our tackle sucks. So I don't know what the fuck we were doing. That just got me mad. I guess,
especially for Eli Apple too, bro.
Yeah. We ended up with Andrew Thomas, but we could have had a good left tackle for like the last fucking 6 years. So even more, 7 years now. Yeah, it's like 7.
Even if they traded it, like, even if they got like a Dolphins trade package from him.
I know. That sucks. All right.
For Eli Apple, ended up being nothing for the Giants.
Yeah, definitely nothing. All right, you have anything else you want to talk about? Anything else?
Nah, that should wrap it up. Actually, you know what? I wanna show some love to Anthony Richardson real quick. There's a story that came out that apparently the Colts invited some people that they were planning on potentially drafting, and apparently they left the room in an unacceptable condition, according to Anthony Richardson. And rather than leave with all the other people in the draft, he stayed behind and he helped the janitors clean up the entire mess. He's a team guy right there. And honestly, stuff like that is probably one of the reasons why Indianapolis ended up taking him over Will Levis. Just because I know Chris Ballard is very big on character traits. And honestly, listening to Anthony Richardson so far, he seems pretty humble. He seems like he's willing to grow. And I tell you, he's got good character off the field. So, I just wanted to show some love to Anthony Richardson real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to talk about something else. Just about the NBA. I saw Jeremy Shochan. He said, "Why does King James flop so much on Twitter?" I don't know what the fuck these Spurs players think they are now, man. They got Victor Wembanyama.
No, they want to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't wait till they see AD next season. And AD's fucking giving Wembenyama the work.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm gonna be Wembenyama's number one hater, man. After I saw what he did when he was fucking happy when the Rockets got the fourth pick, I'm done with Wembenyama.
You're already hating on him?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, one more thing. The reason I was so mad about NBA Twitter earlier is because I saw something that said that I saw that somebody said on Twitter that they're taking Jimmy Butler over James Harden because they don't care about James Harden's stats all time.
Oh, all time?
Yeah. Right now, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But I saw all time, and I saw the guys defending himself saying that he doesn't care that Harden has an MVP because it's a regular season award. So I was like, anything.
So what? The playoffs are the only thing that matters according to this guy?
Harden was better than Jimmy Butler for like 10 seasons in a row. 10 seasons probably until Butler got to Miami. But none of it matters anymore because of the last because Harden's washed now. And
the last 4 years, Jimmy Butler's been carrying his team.
Jimmy Butler's going crazy in the playoffs now, and James Harden's washed. Everybody's calling him washed. So I don't know. That pissed me off so much when I saw that. He got ratioed pretty bad though, so nobody agreed with him.
Oh, for real? Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I tell you, it's a bunch of recency bias out on Twitter, bro. If I'm being for real,
bro. When I saw that shit, bro, I was fucking losing my mind, bro. I thought people were actually going to agree with this dude too. I was like, oh, I'm done. I was not gonna be able to fucking.
Oh, bro, Harden. Well, we did our top 10 shooting guard list earlier. Harden's without a doubt a top 5 shooting guard. Both of us had him top 4. I'm pretty sure. Behind. Actually, I'm pretty sure I had him at 3 in my list. Only behind Kobe and Iverson. Oh, not Iverson.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Kobe and Michael. But without a doubt, he's top 5. So if you do that, then you're pretty much saying Jimmy Butler's top 5, in shooting guard rankings. I don't know what position you would list him as, but pretty much you're saying he's better than a top 5 shooting guard all time. If you want to bring that argument up.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy crazy statement that just pissed me off when I saw it last night. I was just mad, so pissed off. That was the stupidest shit I've ever seen. That was a crazy statement when I saw that. That was crazy. I'm happy that nobody actually agreed with him, though. So.
There's some people on Twitter where they actually had some sense into them.
Yeah, there's actually people that are actually not fucking dumb, not fucking dumb as fuck. Not being a dumbass, because you're being a dumbass if you actually think that's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if we were to talk to some of our friends, if they would actually believe this. Some people that we actually know in person, if they would actually agree with this.
Yeah. Apparently now they're just throwing Harden's whole career down the fucking drain, and they're only remembering Philadelphia now. That's basically what they're fucking doing. They're like, oh.
His career existed from Brooklyn all the way through Philadelphia. Anything from Houston and Oklahoma doesn't exist.
Yeah. Even if you want to talk about Harden in the playoffs, Harden took the fucking Warriors, the best team of all time, to fucking 7 games. Okay, we didn't win, but we took the best team of all time. It's not like that's pretty fucking.
They didn't get swept like LeBron. I mean, the same team went against LeBron and Kyrie, and they put them away in 5.
Yeah.
And then in 4 the next year.
When they actually got beat, it's because fucking Thompson and Durant were injured. Like the Raptors beat them, but Durant. I think if Durant and Thompson were healthy, they were winning the series. The Warriors, I think they're winning.
Bro, Durant was tearing them apart in the 5 minutes that he played. I had never seen somebody go that crazy in 5 minutes the same way Durant did that one game.
Even in Game 6, they kept it close. They almost forced Game 7 until Thompson fucking tore his ACL or his Achilles. They kept it close.
Oh yeah.
And Thompson got hurt. He tore his leg up, and after that, the Raptors took the game. So
after that, it was done, bro. Yeah, you saw it on Curry's face. They were done.
So Harden's the only one. Harden's team was the only one that was able to take them the farthest, with them being fully healthy. Actually, them being fully healthy. Because I still think I still think
And they
that
had
they
a
win.
legitimate shot to win it too. Like if
Yeah.
CP3 was there, they like legitimately had a shot to win it. And if they don't miss 27 straight threes.
Yeah. Yeah, but apparently fucking you have any accolades other than a fucking NBA championship, they don't matter anymore to people. If you have any other accolades other than an NBA title, they don't fucking matter. So we're just
But it's not even like Jimmy Butler as an NBA title either, though.
I
I
know.
like Jimmy too. I like Jimmy. I've been defending him this whole time, but I don't think he doesn't have a title either, bro. So like, what accolades does he have over Harden besides a few playoff series wins?
Bro, Harden has like 8 NBA. He has like more NBA first teams than Jimmy Butler has just NBA teams at all. Like all NBA
All
teams. He has more.
NBA, yeah.
So it doesn't even make sense. And it's like I think he has like 8, and Butler has like 4 or 5. So it's pretty decent
Oh,
margin.
shit.
And it's not like, and it's not. Butler doesn't have any first teams. He has like second, third teams. Harden's he has 8 first teams and like 2 second teams or something like that. So it's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. That just pissed me off when I saw that yesterday. That's just a crazy statement. They
Isn't
just
that
pissed me
year he
off.
won MVP too? He would average like 38 a game.
Yeah.
He had like 30 something straight games of 30 plus points a game.
There was a week where he averaged there's like 3 weeks in the season where he averaged like 50 points in the week, the whole week. He averaged like 15 points 3 times in the whole season. 3 weeks in the season, he averaged 50 points 3 of those weeks. So that's just crazy.
He had like a 60-point triple double too that year.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure he almost had 2 60-point triple doubles. He only missed one of them by like a rebound or some shit. So he almost had 2. That's pretty crazy.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So I don't
That's
know.
crazy. I love Jimmy, bro, but I can't defend nonsense like that.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it just pisses me off when people try to throw Harden's whole career away with Houston or something. Like it doesn't happen. They try to throw it away. That pisses me off. All right. Now I'm done with my rants. So now we can end off the show. That's all I have to get.
Hold on, because
Oh, yeah, you have something else?
34 seconds. There's 34 seconds of the LA and Denver game. And right now, Denver's up by 4, and they have the ball. So it's looking like they might squeak out another close win.
Yeah.
AD just missed a corner 3. AD just missed a corner 3. But they're going to timeout, so this might take a while for the game to finish, if I'm being honest. There's 34 seconds, but you know how time flies by, bro, when there's 30 seconds and it's a close game. But I think if Denver hits these free throws, because LA is more than actually, I think that was just because they had a foul to give. So they might try to force a miss, but either way, it's still a 4-point game right now. And Denver could just pretty much run the clock down as much as they want.
Jokic had another triple-double. That's crazy. He almost had another 20-20 game. 23 points, 17 rebounds, 12 assists. That's crazy.
God damn. I'll tell you, bro, for him to be putting up these types of passing stats as a big man is absolutely absurd.
It's crazy that
Like,
Embiid couldn't even fucking... It was crazy that Embiid couldn't even score 20 points in the Game 7. That's what's crazy.
Honestly, I've been saying this too, bro. I think Joker's MVP and Embiid's MVP should be flipped. I think Embiid should have had the MVP last year, but you got to give it to Joker this year. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think Embiid deserved it last year more because I mean Joker's team they were a 6 seed and they got gentlemen swept by the Warriors in the first round. They weren't that great. Embiid was the MVP all the way throughout the year, all the way up until I don't know where all these random analytics started popping up throughout the season, and then Joker ended up winning it. But this year I felt Joker deserved it though, bro, because I mean you can't put up a triple double as a big man. And, oh God, LA stole the ball and LeBron missed a layup.
Damn.
LeBron missed the layup. He stole the ball and then he took it to the rim and he missed.
The Nuggets had the ball now?
Yeah, 24 seconds left, and they just fouled Jamal Murray.
See, this series I care more about. Like Boston and Miami, I'm fine with either team losing. But this fucking series,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just want Denver to win. You're just
I
going
want
for
the
Denver.
Denver to win. I want the Lakers run to end already. I'm tired of the fucking Lakers, but yeah.
That's crazy, bro. LeBron missed a reverse layup on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
He blew right past Jamal Murray. That wasn't really the problem, but then he went for the reverse on Aaron Gordon, and he ended up overshooting it. And then now they had to foul Jamal Murray. 5-point game, 24 seconds left. It's looking like Denver might squeak this one out.
Hopefully.
Jamal Murray's got 33 right now.
Yeah. It's a pretty good game.
Alright. Going for the free throw. And Yeah, it's a 6-point game. 24 seconds left. I think LA is done. Okay, LeBron got an easy layup. Goddamn, they're just gonna keep extending this game with death fouls. Yeah, Jamal Murray got fouled again. Oh my god, this is gonna get extended. If I had to guess though, bro, I'm pretty sure Denver's got him. I don't think Jamal Murray's missing. Even if he,
the Lakers. Do the Lakers have any more timeouts? I have one more.
They got one. There's 19 seconds.
As long as the Nuggets don't choke their free throws, this game's probably over.
Yeah, I tell you, they're fouling probably like the best free throw shooter on the team too.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamal Murray's got 2 more shots. Yeah, he hit one. Yeah, it's because LeBron. Oh man, LeBron almost had it, bro. LeBron almost had it for them because they were able to force a turnover off that timeout, and then he just went and sold the layup. And AD too. It was like a 3-point game or a 4-point game right now, and then AD ended up missing a corner 3. Oh, Murray actually missed one. They keep on going inside though. Oh my god, this game's gonna get extended way longer than it needs. Oh my fucking god. They just fouled Murray again.
Already?
Nah, it's a 3-point game. Austin Reeves just charged all the way to the rim and he was able to get a quick basket. It actually only took up 2 seconds. What the hell? I'm pretty sure it was like 14 seconds right now. And then, nah, I think there was. Okay, I had to have had that wrong. Now there's only 12 seconds though.
Yeah.
Only 12 seconds. It's a 3-point game, but Murray has a ball again, taking free throws.
Murray's almost gonna get 40 points just off free throws now.
I know, bro. They're gonna keep padding his stats.
It's crazy.
3-point game. Okay, 4-point game again. Yeah, I don't think LA could do it. Keep on running down the court and then just putting up quick layups. They gotta take a 3 eventually.
Yeah, I have to. Alright, do you wanna?
Who do you take? Who do you want taking that shot if you're the Lakers though? A 3-point shot. LeBron? I don't think he's a great. Oh, and it got stolen from him. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, LeBron just got stripped. He got pickpocketed. He tried running down the court. He just got pickpocketed. I don't even know who that was. Might have been KCP. Okay, he might have just gotten pickpocketed by KCP. Yeah, Denver's up 2-0 now. Denver has full control of the series. But, I mean, they did what they were supposed to do, right? They did what they were supposed to do. They took care of business at home. And, yeah. Now LA's got to go. They got to take care of their home court. They got to keep up their undefeated streak. Because if Denver takes one there, you can pretty much count them out. I don't think they're coming back from 3-1 if Denver goes and takes one down there in LA. If they take either one of them, LA needs to. All the pressure's on LA now to go home and take care of business.
Yeah, AD kind of had a shooter game. He had 18 points, but he had 4 for 15 from the field.
Yeah, he couldn't hit, bro. That was the thing. His efficiency was terrible.
Yeah. D'Lo too had another
Oh, we have to keep on going through this every game, bro. Except for like that one game where he popped off against the Warriors.
Even if D'Lo scores 10 points, bro, it's a fucking shooter game compared to what he does in the regular season. Compared to what his standard is, it's a shooter game. So. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't. Yeah, all the pressure's on LA now. So I'm pretty sure you're pretty happy about that one.
Yep, I am.
LA. Oh man. Okay, well, we'll see what happens in Game 3 then.
We'll see what happens in Game 3.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll close out this the 30th episode of the Playmaker Pod. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Playmaker Pod.
All right, peace out.